Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Student, this is a paper, June 2021, 53 variant. So complete paper, we're going to start now. Heights of the is in centimeter of 160 sunflower plants, okay, are measured. And you can see the total our plants are 160. And cumulative frequency is given. Question number 1, estimate number of the plants which heights are less than 100. Because heights are here, less than 100 means 100 is where. So naturally, one box is, if you want to know the scale, 40 is a value from here, divided by number of boxes 10. So one box is 4. So it means, and 120, this is, if you find out average is 100 in the middle. So he said less than 100. It means from 100 and less till this number 0. So what student I will do? I will take a line exactly meeting here. And this is a number, is my answer. So it means 60. So he's asking number of the plants. So simple answer is 60. 60 plants. Let's go for next. Estimate 65 percentile. 65 percentile is 65 over 100 times to total frequency. And total frequency, you know it very well. 65 over 100 into total frequency is 160. And if I calculate, it is giving me 104. So is the 104 is our answer? Not at all. We will take 104. 104 is where? Along y-axis scale is what? There's a 20 and 20 divided by 10. So 20 divided by 10. So one box is 2. So it means I'm looking for what number? I'm looking for 104. So 104, one box is a 2. So this is a 102 and this 104. So 2 box above. This is called 60 percentile. Okay, and then I'll come down from here. This is my answer. And how to find this? One box 4. Make sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 4s are 16. And 120 plus 16, 136. And I think you got the point. So 60 percentile is equals to what I said, 136. Okay. And what is the, it's a centimeters. So 136 centimeters. So I think this question is very easy. Let's go for next part. Use your graph to estimate the interquartile range of the heights of the plants. The formula is very clear. Interquartile is upper quartile minus lower quartile. How to get an upper quartile? Upper quartile formula is 3/4 of n plus 1. Okay, when the graph is given, no need of n plus 1. We can write n also. 3/4 of total frequency. There's an n plus 1 for the other kind of situation, but for the CF graph, we have this formula. So 3/4 of 160. This 40, I got a 120. Was 120 our answer? Not at all. 120 is a pointer. And I show you blue color lines. This is a meeting here. This is called upper quartile. It is a meeting not exactly, it is meeting in the middle of the box. So it means, students, and you know one box is a 4. Make sure this is 140. How many boxes after this? 1, 2, 2.5. So this is a 4 plus 4, 8, and 10. So this is a 100 and this is a 4150. So this is a 150. So I got upper quartile 150. So I'm writing here upper quartile is coming finally 150. Same way lower quartile. Lower quartile is 3/4 of total frequency. Oh, sorry, lower quartile, 1/4. So 1/4. So 1/4 of 160. 4 4 is 16, 40. So 40 is our pointer. But this is not our answer. Answer going to come from x-axis. So students, from 40, I will take this blue color arrow. lower quartile. One box back. So from 80 subtract 4, 76. So this is 76. And there's no range of answers for this kind of diagram. So 76. When diagram given by him, there's no range of answers. It is direct answers. So now I'm just subtracting 150 minus 76. And answer is coming 74 centimeters. And I believe the point is very clear. We have done. Question number 2. It is a topic of discrete random variables. Okay. And a question is what we have, this P of X. So, the probability of all these values sum is actually equals to 1. So I can say this P plus this all add up. So I can say P plus P give us 2P, Q plus give us 2Q, and 0.1 is equal to 1. This will go on the other side. So 2P plus 2Q is equals to 0.9. Equation 1 done. Second equation is also very easy. He said P of X is bigger than equal to 0 is 3 times to P of X less than 0. This X represent these top values. So when you say when you say bigger than 0, so it's big, 0 and bigger than, look at here, is equal and bigger than 0. So means 0, 1, and 2. So these 3 probabilities, I will add them here. So I'm writing 0.1 plus Q 2Q. 3 times 2, what is this? Less than 0. Less than 0 means these two numbers, these two values. So P plus P comes here. Or I can write directly 2P. Okay, students. So algebra now. This is a 0.1 plus 2Q plus 6P. Sorry, this is an equal sign. Okay. Now, students, because 2K can see here, okay, and I think I should bring on the other end. So I got a 6P minus 2Q is equals to 0.1, equation number 2. So I'm copying both equation, this and this. And I'm pasting here. Okay. All right, so student, let's start. And naturally this cancel out. I got 8P here, I got a 1. And P is becoming here 1 over 8. And this value I can plug in anywhere, but I plug in it here better. Put in 1. So I got 2 times to 1 over 8 and plus 2Q is equal to 0.9. This become 1 by 4. So 2Q is equal to 0.9 minus 1 over 4. And then I check it. So 0.9 minus 1 over 4, whatever answer comes, divided by 2. Okay, before it is a 13 by 20. And after dividing, it becomes Q is equals to 13 over 40. So I believe the point is very clear. We got a P value and we got a Q value. Question number next, 3 number. A sports club has a volleyball team and hockey team. The heights of the 6 members of volleyball. So let me label it and summarize. The sum is given. You see the important parts I just make in boxes. And what is the height of members? In a height of 11 members, 11 members of that and 11 members of the hockey. And summary of the 6, this is given by him. So he's asking the height is measured in centimeter, find or mean height of all 17 people. So student, the basic formula is what we use. Mean is actually equals to what? Sum of the values by number of values. So student, are all of you aware with that? If I multiply this part here, so sum of values become what? Mean times to number of values. So let's start. I'm writing in technical language. So mean is X bar is equal to sum of a sigma X by N. This is our sum of values representing style. Number of values is N. Mean is X dash. So mean of sorry, sigma X is given 101050. I'm writing here. And number of players are 6. So this is a mean of this 6 players. Okay. And I think just an example I given, but I think so mean of the when and same way here. But we have not need to find use of this formula because we need a mean of the all people 17. So what is the mean of the all together? This is not for this 6 members of that. So let's talk about all means, all members. I just a double L all. So sigma x plus sigma y. Logic is very clear and divided by what? X players X players and Y players. This is sigma X means the sum of the values of that, which is given already. We use this formula only. Okay, I think you understood what I'm saying. So 1050 I'm finding from here. And sigma Y, I get it from here, 11991. And divided by how many players of 6 and this 11. So 6 plus 11 becomes 17 players. I write 17 even, no problem at all. So mean of 17 players, if I add them and divide by 17, I get 178.9. This is a mean of all 17 players. Done. Now, students, this is done. Okay, there's no need of lower part. Deviation, standard deviation of the all 17 members. Okay, all right. And let me check again. Yeah, correct. Okay, so let's deviation formula. What deviation formula, student? Let me write directly now. Deviation formula is this. Sigma x square. But actual formula is what for any one value. So deviation formula for one, sigma x square by n minus mean square. This is a one formula for one class of members. But here we have 2 classes. So is one volleyball players and one hockey players. So I will apply this formula not for one. I will apply plus sigma y square over number of X members and number of Y members minus mean of the collective all 17 players mean. This is a mean. Okay. So now students, sigma X square is 193700 divided by what? Okay, divided by, sorry, not divided by, I have to add further. This is a value of the volleyball, and now this is a sigma x y square of the hockey players. So I'm writing even addition 366400. And the total players are x and plus y, 11 plus 6 becomes 17 players. And mean of 17 players is this. And now it's just a matter of typing in calculator, and 178.9 is square of that. And let me recheck. Yes, I think now values I plug in right. Okay. Now, student, if you type this in calculator, it is giving us so 5,60100 and by 17 and minus 178.9 whole square and root of the whole thing. After typing in calculator, let me check what answer comes from here. Deviation is coming 30.8. So I believe the point is very clear. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And let's go for next question. Question number 4 is next. Three fair six-sided dice is, each this faces are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are thrown at the same time repeatedly. For a single throw of the 3 dice, okay, score is what? The sum of the numbers on top of faces. It means if they land, for example, 1, for example, 6, 5, and 4, then I will add them all. This is one example. Okay, students, find the probability that score is 4 on a single throw of 3 dice. Okay, it means if I all 3 dice, so I must get a 4. So example, let's start from the least. This dice number 1, D1, dice number 2, and dice number 3. So let's deal with the best technique of doing this kind of question. Start from the least numbers which we have. And least numbers we have on a dice is 1, 1. So 2 dice, I start from least number, and naturally one number must be 2 to make it 4. So look, if I add them all 3 numbers, I will get a 4. is one possibilities, okay? And we have another options, what D1, look, I mentioned, I just take a copy here. And I will tell you two techniques to doing this question, okay? Hold on. Okay. All right. So one option, this one, what is the third option? Two more options. For example, if one comes first dice and two come in the middle and this, or two come here and okay, this is a one choice. But I will show you the second method even for your proper understanding. What are the chances of one and dice? So 1 out of 6. What is this? 1 out of 6. What is this? 1 out of 6. So there's the same thing, or I add 1 out of 6. I'm going to show second method as well. So I got a 3 out of 216, or I can say that. And if I divide this 3 divided by 216, it is coming, this is ultimately, I'm getting 3 out of 2016, or I simplify, I got a 1 over 72. Now, OR method, I'm going to OR method. So actually, I talk about dice 1, dice 2, and dice 3, 1, 1, 2. So this is a 1 out of 6 into 1 out of 6 into 1 out of 6. But you know, this is, I'm writing here 3p3 and divide by 2p2. That's it. Now you can ask questions, sir, from where you got this number. So actually 3p3 because there are three options, and this 2p2 because two numbers are repeating. And for your understanding, if you type this in calculator, give you 3. And this is same answer, and you see this coming 3 times. And that is why it will give you same answer, 1 over 72. So I have two techniques. I showed you both. Let's go for next. What is said further? Yeah, this is done. Now, next part. Find the probability the score of 18 is obtained for the first time, you know, whenever it's called until or first time on a fifth throw. So this kind of question is a geometrical probability. Okay, and he's saying that score of 18. So first my priority is score of 18. How to get score of 18? So I will check first of all score of 18, and then I can work for the first time, on the fifth throw of the 3 dice. So fifth throw, it means it happens first time x is equal to 5. And this formula for this, look, let me write a formula for you here. And geometrical probability formula, if x is equal to r equal to q to power r minus 1 into p. This is a formula when anything happened in a first attempt, in an rth attempt. For example, it happened in fifth attempt. So I will use this formula, but in place of r, I will keep 5. But problem is that, do you have a P and Q? No, P and Q we have to find. What is he talking about? Score is 18. Score 18 is my target. So let's start. How I can say that dice 1, look at student, dice 1, dice 2, dice 3. Dice 1, can I start from 1, 1 and 6? If I add them 1, I will not get 18. So naturally, highest possibility 6, 6, 6. And if I add them all, I get 18. So it means that it is only possibility. And if you want to use this technique, student, this one, it will work even same. How come? So into what? What is this answer? 1 out of 6 into 1 out of 6 into 1 out of 6. And 3p3, why? Because they are 3 numbers, okay? And divide by 3p, why? Because they are repeating and they cancel out. They cancel each other. So no need to write, and you know it very well. If I draw a probability diagram, which is not possible to make it, I will get only one branch. And here I have 3 branches you can see from here. And this will give you 3. That is why the number of branches we can find from here. And this is 1 over 18. So this is behaving as a P. So Q is naturally, you know, 1 minus 1 over 18. And Q becomes, sorry, wait a minute, please. Sorry. This, not 18, 261. So 216, sorry for that. I don't know what is the thing that came in my mind. Anyway, this is a P, and how to find the Q, students are very clear. So 1 minus this. So I'm getting what? 215 over 216. Okay, 216. All right, now I'm using this formula, student, and P is equals to what? I'm looking for fifth attempt according to the plan. So X is equal to 5, and formula is is q to power. So q is 215 over 216 and power is 5 minus 1 into p value, which is this one. And I believe you got the point, and answer is finally, if I type this in calculator, yeah, it is coming with me 0.00454. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe the point is very, very clear. And let's go for next question, number 5. The lengths of the leaves of the particular type of the tree are modeled as a normal distribution. This word is very clear, is helping us to understand the question of the normal distribution. Scientists measure the length of the random sample of 500 leaves. So how much total sample? 500. And form this type of tree. They find that 42 out of them. It means 42 out of 500. I repeat. So 42 out of 500 are less than 4 centimeter long. So length is less than 4 centimeter is this many. And those out of 500, 100 are those which are more than 10. So it means very clear, more than 100 and more than 10, sorry, are equal to what? 100 out of 500. So short story, whenever you write this fractions converting to probability, okay, fractions always probability. Total options are leaves are 500, 100 of them are less than 10. So 100 by 500 will become a probability. So let's start. He's asking find estimates of the mean and deviation of the length of leaves of this type of tree. So let's start. There's one page only, we have it. So little lengthy work, maybe, no problem. We'll try to do with this way. So let's see how we can answer, inshallah. So let's see. Okay. So, so first of all, student, what is technique to do it? So I will write probability, and you know we have a formula here. I'm writing on the top. So this is any value which is not normal format, and we want to convert. That is called converted. X is called to be converted, and there's a mean and deviation. So it means this value 4 will behave as an X. So let me write, and as I use this L will turn to be Z. So Z is less than 4 minus mean over deviation. Okay, 42, if I divide by 500, it is simplified form, is coming 21 over 250. And I label this as I'm label on the top, because save our time. A is equal to 4 minus mu by deviation. So this question turned to be less than A is equals to, okay, I can write in decimals even 0.084. Okay, and for your knowledge, let me draw a bell shape first of all, bell shape. If I assume there are two possibilities, if the mu value is less than 4, this is positive answer. If mu value is bigger than 4, this is negative answer. So currently I assume positive. How to read this one? Z is less than A. So left hand side is called less than A. So if I find this one, okay, student, this is called, because this table, what I'm going to use, give you value from left side always. Look, I show you. This table, whenever I use, it gives us value from left corner. Okay, never from right corner, make sure. So this area representing by probabilities. And hold on, the least probability, these in the middle are probabilities, you know it very well. The least probability is 0.5. But problem in this question, currently this probability is less than that. If I apply this formula, this is called phi of A, and this is 0.084. But unfortunately, this probability is not in the table. So it means the possible positive value not possible. So I'm writing here not possible. This working, if you want to skip an exam and you realize in the beginning that is not possible, you can start directly like this. Let A be negative value. So if A value is a negative, then I will start from this statement once again. And how to write it? Z value is less than negative A is equal to 0.084. And now I draw a bell shape once again. Okay, students, so have a look. So this bell shape, I will write 2. So negative is left-hand side. So this is a left-hand side. So this is coming negative A. And I make it this diagram once again. Hold on. Let me make this diagram 2 times. So copy and paste. Okay. So I'm making this diagram 2 times. What is the logic? You'll come to know. If I take negative values to it, negative values here. And how to read Z is less than negative A. So left hand side. But you know, negative values are not in table. So this diagram is symmetrical. If I convert all positive sections, so this area and this area, you can see both are same equals to each other. And this is not possible. I can't use it, but I can use this one. This is value is called phi of A, white portion. But I don't need white portion. I need a reddish area. So this is called, because full area is 1. So 1 minus phi of A equal to that. In this way, I will get my answer easily. How come? This will go here and this will come this side. So phi of A is actually 1 minus this will give us 0.916, and which is in our table. So you see now 0.9 I'm looking for 0.916. So probability of what value give you this answer with this number I'm looking for 0.916. I put extra 0 here. So try to find this number in the table. Okay, 0.91. Let me check. 9192 is crossing. 9115 is smaller. I think this is 60. Actually looking for 60. This is just crossing. This number is in our range. From here I will take 1.3. From here I will take 7. And how much I add to get this answer? Let's check. 0.9147. If I add 13, I get my answer. So 13, how to get 13? Try to find 13 in this section. 13 is coming here. So this is my value. I'm looking for 8. So 8 and 7. So I'm writing from here 1.3. From here 7 and from 8. 7 and 8. I think 1.378. I think you understood, student, how I got it. So 5 of that. So this is replaced by this. So let's move on our back. So phi of A is equal to phi of 1.378. This 5 I cancel, I got this, but as I assume as a negative, so I can say A value is negative 1.378. And this value, I'm going to copy it here. So this equation, I am going to copy. And I'm pasting here. Okay, students. And I replace left-hand side with the number this. So negative 1.378. So negative 1.378 sigma equal to 4 minus mu, equation number 1 ready. Same manner, student, I will go for second. So let's try to do the second one. I will do now a little faster. Z is bigger than 10 minus mean by deviation equal to 1 by 5. Okay, and now I'll assume this as a B. Okay, so Z is bigger than B is 0.2. Okay, now see if this is now I'll check it. If this bigger is coming, but this is a bigger, and I think this will give us direct answer. How come? Let's see. If I take it B positive answer, and bigger means this portion. And this portion is, what is the white portion? One of, this is called phi of B. Phi of B will give you white portion, but I need a reddish part. 1 minus that equal to 0.2. Currently, this number was in the not in the table. Look, I show once again. There's a not in the table, least value 0.5. But now after taking this one, so it is coming in range. It will go there, 0.2 come this way. So phi of B is equals to 0.8. So alhamdulillah, I think this is easier. And now I'll find out what the number will give you 0.8. Let's go back on table. Sometime in a table, lowest portion is given. But here 0.79, this probability is given, okay? But if 0.8 is missing, so it means I have to check on the top. 0.8 means 0.8000. 0.8 is 0.8, 0.8. This is number. So student, let me erase the other part. Okay, I think you understood. And 0.8. So let's find it. So phi of what number equal to 0.8000? So 0.8 You know this number come from here, and from here I got 0.8. From top, I've got a 4. And I add 5, I'll get my answer. And there's a 2. So it means 0.842. So I think student, you got my point. Let's go back, and I am putting here 0.842, and 5 I cancel. So B value is 0.842, and I plug in it here. So 10 minus mean. So 10 minus mean over deviation equal to 0.842. So 0.842 deviation equal to 10 minus mean, equation number 2. And I'm copying this equation and I'm pasting there. Let's see how we can complete this question. Copy, and I paste here. Okay. And this I bring it up. Okay. All right. And now I just solve it, and you know it very well. Wait a minute. I think I just copied somewhere mistake here. And this is a mean actually, you know, means, you see, mean, the mean. Okay, I will change the sign. There's a positive, negative, and there's a positive. This cancel out, and I get what here? Let me calculate. So 1.378 plus 0.842 and divided by 1, so not divided by, yes, 1 minute, please. This is coming 2.22 sigma equal to 6. And if a 6 divided by this value, I get what? 2. Yeah, this is coming what? 2.770. And if I plug in this value in any one value here or there, I just type directly, and mu value is coming with me 7.72. And I believe the question is very clear. And we understood, I hope so you understood this question of normal distribution. And let's go for next question. So one part left. Okay, so now the length of centimeters of leaves in different types of the tree have a normal distribution, this one. And you know, students, this N stand for normal distribution. This is mean, and deviate is the variance actually. So this is called mean, and this is called variance. Without power 2 is called deviation. And scientist takes a random sample of 800 leaves. So N is equals to 800. And how many these leaves of scientists would expected value whenever he asks you expected value? N times 2P is a formula. So when he asks you expected value, but between what boundary? This and this boundary. So let me show you boundary. Whenever length is less than mu plus 2 deviation and bigger than mu minus 2 deviation. So let's try to do it. In this question, okay. So let's see how we can do this kind of idea. Basic formula, you know what is formula? We have it. If you want to convert x minus mean by deviation to convert any value. So this x is, a whole thing is x. So this will come here, and mean is, you know, mean and deviation, everything clear. So let's write it now. Okay, minus mean by deviation, you know, but this whole thing will come down. Mean minus 2 deviation. Same story here. So minus mean by deviation I'm writing, and this value come from here. Okay, mean cancel out, and then deviation cancel out. I think you can see clearly. And I get what? -1 and +1. And you know, student, I taught this many times. I repeat again. If one, so let me write a formula first. Formula is what? If one value is a positive, other value is a negative, make sure. And we're looking the middle area. So what is the value? Phi of the positive number plus phi of the negative number without negative sign, and add them and -1. So same story here. We have this 1, this is -1. How to get a middle answer? Phi of 1, this one, plus phi of other number without sign, 1, and -1. And phi plus, this is giving you 2 phi of 1. And 2 times 2, this value I will get from the table. Phi of 1. Come back, phi of 1. 1 means phi of 1 means 1.000. 1.0 is coming from here. Here. This 0 come from here. And there's no section of addition 0. So this 0, last 0, no need. So this 1.0 come from here, and this 0 come from top. So it means this number this number he talk about 0.848413. 8413. Okay, students. So now how to calculate? So 2 times 2, 0.8413, and minus 1, I'm getting a value here 0.6824. But he said, no, find out the expected value. This will go here. So expected value, probability, n is 800 into probability into 0.6826 into 800, and I get the answer is coming with me. Let me check 2 of 5 minus 1. Let me check again. Is the correct value? Let me check once again. Hold on. Oh, sorry. This is the 2, student. I missed this 2. So this is a 2. Sorry, student. So this 2. This 2. So it means this answer is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong as well. So let's make it correct. This I saw this miss 2. So it's a minus 2 and positive 2. So it means 2 and 2. Phi of 2. Phi of 2. 2 phi of 2. And now go back. Table phi of 2. Phi of 2. 2 means 2.0. So 0.9772. 9772. Okay. And 0.9772 into 2 and minus 1. And my value is coming, probability is coming 0.9544. Okay, students, so answer is finally coming with me 763.52. And if you round it, it gives you 764. And he was seeing leaves. Yes, so leaves, so number of leaves. So this many leaves. I think you got a point very clear. Next question, how many different arrangements are there if the 11 letters, the word requirement? These kind of questions, students, okay, first of all, must know how many repeating letters are there. This R, so we have 2 R's. How many E? 1 E, second E, 3. So 3 E's. Let me check any other letter repeating. T one time. Okay, M one time, Q one time. Okay, so I think this is okay, clear. And how many others? Out of 11, if you subtract 5, so 6 others. Okay, and total are what? Total 11. So students, how many different arrangement that there if 11 letters? So what is the method? 11P11. If you write the language of P or factorial, same thing, 11P11, but these two are repeating. So repeating groups, we just divide. And what is way of dividing? 2P2 into 3P3. Or you can write factorial language. Factorial only comes when this number and this number equal, otherwise it never comes. Okay, let's type in calculator. It is coming with us 11 factorial, 3 factorial into 2, 3326400. Okay, student, this idea is very clear. Alhamdulillah, let's go for next. And next what we have? How many different arrangement of there of 11 letters, the word requirement in which 2 R's are together and 3 R's are together. So best technique is a table making. Box method 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lines, 11 box. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Correct. So two R's are together. Let's make a plan. R's are together and E's are together. I can write anywhere, not a bound here. Anywhere. Okay, let's count. One, this is a count of the ones, the two, this 3, 4, 5 is four full as a 6 and 7 and 8. 8p8 and make sure this two R's inside. We cannot distinguish between that which and look at if I ask you please to arrange two red bulbs, same bulbs. Can you change the place and tell me no, they're not different because they are same bulbs or same R's? You cannot differentiate. So if you change the places, so no effect will come. So that is why it's come only one time. So no need to divide by 2p2. Okay, and the same even here. So it means whenever same letters, yeah, one important thing. For example, here with different letters R and T, then I must write 2p2 because two numbers can have a RT and TR. So two possible ways we have, but RR only one way. So I'm not writing anything. So 8p8 type in calculator, I'm getting 40320 is my answer. Part number next, C. How many different arrangements are there for the 11 letters in the word requirement, which have exactly 3 letters between two R's? Okay, 3 letters between, okay. He said exactly 3 letters between two R's. Okay, the problem is what students, again, we have a same problem here. That's repeating elements also there. So, okay, so let's see how we can fulfill the demand of this spot. This look like a little tricky because there are repeating elements out there. Okay, so let me try to make this box. Okay, copy, paste here. Okay, paste here. Okay, how many options you have to do it? So let's think about that. Okay, students. So let's have first of all this erase these two R's and even this is. And even I have to erase this also. Okay. And this I copied because I need maybe more times. Let me check. One time I make second time, maybe 3 times or maybe 4 times. Okay, I make extra. Maybe I need it. I'll see later what options we have or make it one more. Okay. So let's start. Problem is what here we are facing. He said that, look, I give an idea between, so R, and the 3 values in the middle, he said. Now, which 3 values in the middle is a problem. Problem is that others are coming in the middle or R's are gone. R's are gone because they block. So E's are coming in the middle, 1 E coming in the middle, 2 E coming in the middle, no E coming in the middle, or others coming. So let's start from 0 E's. So let's talk about the 0 E. Then I will think about 1 E. Then I can think about 2 E's. And then we have a 3 E's. Sorry. 1 minute. Okay. So it means last option, no need. Okay. So we have total 4 options. So I make a plan. I make a plan. R, I make a block. Okay. Repeat. R, make a block. This block can shift even students, you know it very well. Just I'm going to show you some idea only. Okay. All right. If students, what is the total plan? 1, 2, this count whole thing as a 3, 1 element, 1 box I will count. 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7p7. Now, problem is that let's say 0 E coming here, not a single E involved here. So from this 6, I need 3 letters. So 6, you know, I taught many times when you have a pick and choose and then order. So from the 6 other letters, I will pick 3, 6C3. Any 3 will come from there. And then those 3, I will arrange them 3p3 come in the middle. Although I have a shorter way, so 6C3 into 3p3, you write this way, or you write directly 6p3. So no problem at all. Both are same. Okay. You write this way, you write this way, same answer. But I like the upper one is more logical. So out of 6 letters, first I choose any 3, and though after picking pick and choose, then I arrange them here. So this is 3p3 come for that reason. And divided by what? Divided by 3p3. Now you can ask me why you dividing 3p3 here. So this one, because the 3 is 1e can be here, 1e can be here, 1e can be here. So 3 numbers are repeating, and they are outside shuffling. They can different orders. So that is why this 3p3 for 3 is. And I believe you got a point clear. And let me write this position because I have to calculate even. So slightly left side. Okay. So gradually, inshallah, you will understand. This is topic little bit hard, but inshallah, I will try to help you. Okay, here. So this is our first answer. What I get from here, and what are the possible ways when no is. Let me type in calculator 6C3, 7P7 into 6C3 into 3P. Okay, this 3P3 cancel out. So directly this answer, I type it. I get 108 double zero. 800. This is my first answer. Now, student, let's say if 1E comes in the middle, and naturally, if 1 come in the middle, so out of others, we needed 2. So 7P7 come for what reason? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7P7 will come at every time. Now 6C2, why 6C2? From others, I need 2 and 1E will come. So these 2 members and 1E. So become 3 members, and these 3 members I arrange inside 3P3, 1E and 2 others. And this is idea is clear, and divided by, you're surprised to know, 2P2. Now this 2P2 come, why? Because out of 3 E's, 1E is involved inside, 2 E's left, they can be here, 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 or here. So that is why this 2P2 I'm dividing for those E's which are outside. And let me check and typing in calculator. It is coming in calculator 226800. Next part. If 2 is come from here, okay. So first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 7P7 coming every time. Okay, now from this, because I need a 2 is naturally and 1 come from others. So 6C1. 6C1 means from 6, I will take 1 and 2 is from there. Okay, and then arrange them. So 3P3 and divided by 1P1. 1P1 you write, you don't write, no trouble at all, because this 1E left can be any order. So this one you can eliminate. And this answer, if I type in calculator, this is a 2 E's. This answer is a 90720. Let's talk about the last part is that the 3 E's are inside. All 3 is inside. So 7P7 into no need. Why? Because it's very clear and obvious. There's no repeating outside, and this is my answer. So I got 7P7, which is coming with us. And let me check. I type once again in calculator. 7P7. It is coming. I'm getting the answer 5040. Okay. Now I'm adding all. So total options are how many? Let me check. 100800. I'm typing all in 4 values in calculator, and final answer I'm getting. Okay, just please let me check. 1,800. So answers coming with me 423360. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Let's go for next part. Next we have, students, 5 of the 11 letters in the word requirements are selected. The word selected, when the word selected comes, is called a combination, NCR. So first of all, I will copy that data values which I have from previous part. Okay. And he said how many possible selections contains at least, sorry, this is not, no need this one, sorry for that. I need this options. So it's very important, and I must copy and I paste here. Okay. This is important thing. Okay, let's read the statement once again. He's saying from 5 of the letters are selected. Which five we can't say here, okay? But read further. How many possible selections contain at least 2 E's and at least 1 R? So let's think about at least 2. It means 2 and 3. At least 1 means 1 and 2 because maximum R's are 2 and maximum E's are 3. So at least 2 means 2 and 3, and at least 1 R means 1 and 2. So let's try to make options number 1. So I think I start from R and E. So R's, E's, and others. So how many R's I start from minimum number? That is a 1. If I take from 1 from here, a minimum number from there is 2. So 1 plus 2, 3, and 3 plus 5 plus 2 give you 5. So this 2 come from others. And because R and E's are repeating, so we'll not care about that. From 6, I need 2. So answer is coming 6C2. Okay, you can ask me, so what about this? Actually, it means that one letter, so 1C1. These 2 letters are 2C2. So that is always 1. 1C1 is 1 and 2C2 is also 1. So don't care about these options. Okay, now let's say if I keep R remain as it is 1, but E becomes 3. Then what happens then? 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1 give you 5. So this is a 1. So out of 6 others, I need 1. So 6C1. This answer is 6, 2 is 15. 6C1 is 6. You know it very well. And now let's talk about one more option. So because minimum 1, we have done all options. And let's talk about increase more now. I'll go for 2 from here and 2 from here. Okay. And then 2 from here and 3 from here. So we have 2 more options. If 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1 give you 5. And 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 0 is 5. So what about this student? So out of others, I need 1. So 6C1. Again, I get a 6. And from 6C0, I got a 6C0 that is coming 1. So this is a 12, 27, and 1, I think is coming with us 28. Let me check again. What is that? 15 to 21. 21 plus 6, and then 1, 28. So total options we have are 28. So alhamdulillah, I hope so. You got the concept very clear, and let's go for next question. Question number 7 we have. In a region, Arka, the total number of households in the 3 villages of Rita, Shan, and Tiber, okay, is 800. So how many houses are there? Households, okay, number of the total number, okay. So in a village, there are 800 total, okay. Each of the households are asked about the quality of their broadband services, okay. And okay, we have given a summary here. All right, excellent, poor, and good. And they are Rita, Shannon, Tiber, okay, given here. Find the probability that random chosen house in a Shane has a poor broadband service. So Shane from here and poor from here. So 40. So it means 40 out of total homes are 0 cancel. And wait a minute, I have to select. Okay. Okay, so it means it's becoming 1/20. Find the probability that random chosen household has a good broadband service. Repeat. And given that, after given that, whatever statement household is in Shan, okay. Okay. So it means, so this full line is my target. So I will add them. If I add them, let's check what is the answer. If I add them, 2, 2, 3 plus 1, 7, and plus 40. This is coming 440. So student, what is a given that? After given that, whatever it goes in denominator, you know it very well. So I'm writing in. So 440 out of 800. It goes in directly in denominator. Very clear. And now I'm reading all together by removing the word given and writing and word. So household has a good broadband and in Shane, okay? I repeat, good broadband and insurance. So good broadband is where? So it means this, if we go down, so this is a common portion. So 177 will come here out of 800. So 800 cancel out, and this is our answer. So I'm writing finally 177 over 440. This is my answer, and let me check. Can I simplify further? I don't think so. Let me check. 177 or 440. No. Okay, this is our answer. You can write in decimals even. Answer is 0.402 even. No problem at all. In a whole ARCA, there are a large number of the households. A survey showed that 35% households in ARCA have no broadband service. So probability no broadband. Okay. So it means probability is no. So 10 household are chosen. So n is sample taken 10. Probability the fewer than 3. What does the fewer than 3 means? Fewer than 3 means less than 3. It means this one, if I show the number line, so I think you understand less than, fewer than 3 means what? It means 0, 1, 2, 3. I think no need to make it. So these three numbers we are needed. But we have three options. So it means if x is equals to 0, if x is equal to 0 plus if x is equals to 1 and if x is equals to 2. But what is that? That no broadband. So P, probability of favor. I am demanding this one. So 0.35 is my priority because 35 by 100. And Q become what? 1 minus this, so 0.65. And I think formula of binomial, you're familiar. I repeat, NCR, Q to power N minus R, and P to power R. N is very clear. Total options R is here 0, 1, 2, 1 by 1. So I'm using this formula, student, 1 by 1. The first of all, 10C0, 2 brackets, 10C1, 2 brackets, then 10C2, again 2 brackets. So first 10 minus 0 come in the top, 10 minus 0. 0 goes on the top here. 10 minus 1 comes here and 1 comes here. 10 minus 2 comes here and 2 comes here. Okay, Q comes in the first bracket. What is the Q, students? So Q is 0.65, 0.65, 0.35, 0.65, 0.35. Okay, now student, just typing in a calculator is a matter. Okay, when you type this in calculator, the answer, 1 minute, let me check. 10 0 is, you know, these numbers are, okay, so answers are coming finally 0.262. Next part, 120 household are chosen. So some sample is 120 households this time. And approximation, whenever approximation, estimation, or suitable approximation, or normal approximation word comes, so we have to follow a special technique, and let's follow that. The probability more than 32. More than 32 means household more than 32. This is the technique. Have no broadband. So no broadband, you know, no broadband is 35%. So P remains same, 0.35. And Q is 1 minus this, 6.5. And how to do this kind of thing, you know, it very well. There's a 32, there's a 33, this is a 33, and there's a before 31. So 32 and bigger means this. Okay, wait a minute, 32 and bigger. So whenever this situation come, I will move 0.5. So it means H is bigger than 32.5. So now this is called continuity correction. So I'm going to complete now. And what is the technique? You know, H becomes Z. And what is the formula? You know it very well. Z equals to X minus mean over deviation. X is this number. But problem, do we have a mean deviation? No, we will find it. So let's try to find it. Okay. And how to find mean file values NP? N is 120, P is 0.35. And mean I am getting, if I type it, 120.35, I'm getting 42. 42. Okay. Now deviation, how to find NPQ root? N is 120.35 and 0.65. Root. Okay. And if I type in calculator, it is giving me 5.225. All right. Accuracy is important thing here. Okay. Now I will plug in these values here and put it here back. So what is the values? 32.5 minus mean by deviation, which is 5.225. Okay, student, I'm typing in calculator. Let me check it. So 32 minus 32.5, sorry, minus 42 and divided by answer, I'm getting here negative 1.818. We always need a 3 decimal places. Okay, students? And you know this negative, so I will make this bell shape, okay, but I will copy this bell shape 2 times. You can ask me, so why are you copying 2 times? Because negative, this is a negative. Negative is this one, 1.818. This is bigger. Bigger is called right side portion. So negative values are not available in table, and that I convert into positive section. And this area and this area are equals to each other. So they are equal. They are equal. And what is this, students? This is called phi of 1.818, which I can get from here. Wait a minute, phi of what? 1.818. So how to find, students? Very easy. So 1.8 is here. So this line I talk about. So 1.811, 1 is this. So this line goes down and this number. That 8 is going down in this number. So 0.9649 and I'm adding 6, so 0.9655. So I think clear. So 0.9655. 0.9655. And there's a probability and there's a rounding 3s of 0.966. So I believe the point is very clear. And he was asking for find the probability. And this is our required answer. And the paper is completely over. So best of luck for the coming exam. And may Allah help you, inshallah. I will pray for you and pray for me. And please redo those questions which have done some mistake. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.